getting thrown hard into the chute gates, to getting knocked unconscious on the way down. These are the 10 most painful bull riding wrecks in 2026. At number 10, Alex Cerqueira drew Woody and paid for it immediately.
This bull looks like he's standing pretty good.
2 seconds. That's all Woody allowed before launching Cerqueira hard into the chute gates.
I tell you what.
He walked out bent over in pain. Short ride, long aftermath. But if that looked painful, Trace Red at number 9 also got sent flying into the chutes by Time for Magic.
The town.
Just over 2 seconds before Time for Magic jerked Red forward. The horns caught him and launched him straight toward the recently emptied chute.
Well, and that makes me think of...
Metal doesn't give. Red felt every bit of that impact. Now, while Red hit steel, Daniel Keeping at number 8 took a pop to the chin from Bayou Boy. Under 3 seconds before Keeping lost his grip, Bayou Boy caught him with a pop straight to the chin before he crashed down hard.
Good little move right there, and it pops him right in the chin.
He crawled to safety, clearly hurting. Walked out on his own power though. Small mercy after a painful landing. And speaking of painful sequences, Case Hit at number 7 got spun and hung up by Best Bet. Just 2.48 seconds. Best Bet jerked Hit forward, landed a hit, and spun him off, but his hand stayed caught.
Well, there is bull knowledge, and then there's knowing how to...
Got spun around, hung up before the bull's rump knocked him loose. Painful from start to finish. Although Hit got spun loose, Casio Diaz at number 6 lasted longer before Real Deal made him pay.
But again, unfortunately, we are watching these struggles in real time.
But just isn't able to transition when this bull goes back to the left. You know, Casio is struggling as bad as I've ever seen him.
And you know, you bring up a great point, Coop, right? We talk a lot. Ooh, and he took a shot, by the way, on top.
Almost 5 seconds before Real Deal bucked him off and stepped on him hard in the dirt. Diaz limped away to safety. Getting stepped on does that to you. While Diaz limped away, Court McFadden at number 5 took 3 shots to the head from Elmo. McFadden got jerked forward immediately. Elmo delivered the first shot to the head, then a second, then a third, the one that finished everything.
Microphones picked up Court saying no, and mode kicks in even more.
Yeah, you can see right here, I mean, this bull just pulls him around there, but it gets even uglier after that. Knocks his helmet.
The effects of that wear off.
That last hit knocked his helmet clean off and sent him crashing hard into the dirt. 3 shots to the head in one sequence. Painful doesn't begin to describe it. McFadden scrambled away when he could. But 3 headshots leave marks you can't shake immediately. Felt the first one and tried to hold on. McFadden explained afterward, his voice carrying the weight of those impacts. The second one rattled me. Third one, that was lights out. I didn't even feel myself hit the ground. The helmet coming off made everything scarier. 3 direct headshots with no protection on the last one. Doctors checked me thoroughly, he continued. Brain took a serious rattling from that sequence. 3 hits in that short a time. Your head needs serious recovery. The scramble to safety showed pure instinct. His brain was scrambled, but his body knew to move. Survival mode kicked in, McFadden recalled. Couldn't tell you what day it was right then, but my legs knew to get away from that bull. Now at number 4, Keyshawn Whitehorse nearly made 8 before the bull made him pay hard. Almost 6 full seconds before getting bucked off. Then came the stomp, hard contact that bent Whitehorse over immediately.
Whitehorse down, and he looks to be relative.
He ran to safety but couldn't stand straight, walked out on his own feet, though the medical team assisted him out.
In this Madison Square Garden crowd.
Getting stomped after nearly making 8 stings differently than a quick buck off. Whitehorse had done almost everything right. So close to the whistle, Whitehorse said afterward, grimacing. Then got bucked and that stomp came down before I could even think about protecting myself. The contact points from the stomp covered serious ground. His body absorbed force across multiple spots simultaneously. Couldn't straighten up right away, he continued. Everything tightened up immediately. Your body's response to that kind of impact is to curl inward and protect itself. Running to safety while bent over in pain required serious will. Although Whitehorse survived a stomp, Callum Miller at number 3 got pinned against the chutes by Ridin' Dirty.
Field well, we'll get to it after Callum Miller rides. There's the nod. Ooh. That was a train wreck from the get-go.
Hard hit.
Told Kate, right, when he was getting ready, he's one of the toughest guys he's ever met.
Yeah,
But
he is the epitome of tough, and that bull hipping himself right there and bringing Callum down over that.
Just 1.77 seconds. Barely out of the gate before Ridden Dirty threw Miller forward. The bull's head connected and sent him flying straight into the chute gates.
Then he falls down to earth.
Pinned against the metal, then fell to the ground when the bull moved away. Bullfighters and medical staff moved in immediately. Miller got to his feet, but the pain was obvious in every movement.
I mean, there was a lot going in to that chute.
Getting hit by a bull and pinned against steel in the same sequence is a painful combination. One impact would have been enough. Miller absorbed both. Hit happened so fast I couldn't brace for anything, Miller explained later, moving carefully as he spoke. Bull's head caught me, then I'm against the gate before I even registered the first hit. The chute metal doesn't absorb force the way dirt does. Everything goes straight into your body. The gate felt like a wall, he continued, full stop. No give at all, just impact and then falling. Getting to his feet took effort. The bullfighters made sure he was stable before stepping. While Miller survived the chutes, Cade Madsen at number 2 made the 8 before Buck Even turned the celebration painful. Madsen covered double tough, made the whistle, then got thrown hard against the chute and stepped on with multiple contact points almost immediately after.
Boy, Madsen took a hit, or at least it looked like it.
He scrambled away despite the pain, making 8 and still getting punished like that. Double tough didn't care about the score. Completing a ride should mean the danger's over. Madsen found out quickly that bulls don't honor that agreement. Heard the buzzer and thought I was done, Madsen said afterward, still wincing from the contact. Double Tough had different plans. Threw me into the chute and stepped on me before I could celebrate anything. Multiple contact points from the stomp meant damage spread across his body rather than concentrating in one spot. Hurts different when it's multiple points, he continued. Can't protect one area because it's hitting everywhere at once. Scrambling away required serious effort after absorbing that combination. Body wanted to stay down, Madsen recalled, but staying near that bull wasn't an option. Pain or not, you move. He walked away from a ride he'd completed successfully. That should never be the painful part of a qualified ride. Double Tough reminded me the ride doesn't end at 8 seconds, he stated. It ends when you're safely clear. Learned that the hard way. That was painful enough to make this list after a completed ride, but nothing matches what Callum Miller went through at number 1 with Designated Survivor.
Up on that story. Callum Miller is nothing if not.
Miller made a perfect 8-second ride on Designated Survivor. Everything was right. Then came the dismount. The bull jerked him forward. Miller's head met the bull's head with full force. Direct contact.
Is nothing if not adaptable. Oh boy, no.
He was unconscious before he hit the ground, completely out, landed directly beneath the bull's hooves. The hooves came down around him, missed him by margins that made everyone watching hold their breath. Medical staff rushed in immediately.
We'll be back in a moment.
Making a perfect ride and ending up unconscious beneath a bull's hooves. That's a painful combination that defies logic. Don't remember the head contact, Miller explained later, speaking carefully. Remember the ride feeling good, then I'm waking up with medical staff around me asking questions I couldn't answer right away. The head-to-head collision carried serious force. Knocking a rider unconscious on dismount takes something severe. They told me what happened afterward, he continued. Watch the footage once, just once. Seeing yourself go limp like that is a different kind of scary. The near miss with the hooves while unconscious shook everyone around him. Couldn't protect myself because I was already out, Miller reflected. Whatever kept those hooves from landing on me, luck, fortune, whatever you want to call it, I'm grateful for it. Recovery meant taking concussion protocols seriously. No shortcuts after going unconscious. My brain needs real time after something like that, he stated. Not a day or two, real weeks of proper recovery. I had to respect that completely. His family watched that wreck from wherever they were and felt everything. He came back when fully cleared. That's the only responsible answer after unconsciousness. These 10 wrecks showed exactly what painful means in bull riding terms this season. Headshots, shoot impacts, stomps, and one rider knocked cold on a perfect ride. The 2026 season hasn't been gentle. Bulls have been sharp, impacts have been heavy, and riders have paid serious prices for climbing on.